A top female footballer has told how a Premier League star attempted to rape her after she passed out in his hotel room, leaving her horrified, angry and ashamed. Ex-QPR ladies striker Alexandra Noor said she woke to find the married international was naked and lying on top of her. Swedish Alexandra had gone to the hotel with the married international to sober up after a clubbing session in London. She fell asleep fully clothed on the bed before waking to find he had stripped off her tights and underwear and was naked on top of her. The 25-year-old said the guy has body parts on parts of my body where they can absolutely not be without my permission. He tried to have sexual intercourse with me. On top of that I have no clothes on the lower part of the body. I understood that it was he who had taken off my clothes. I do not know exactly how far he had gone. The first thing I thought was to get him away. My first reaction was anger, then I was ashamed and thought maybe I had agreed to something. But Alexandra, who has not named the footballer, said she knew she had not consented to sex. She added, I had tried to get rid of this guy several times before. I did not give him any right to touch my body without my permission. I do not remember everything I had said and did the night before. What I do remember is I never wanted to end up in this situation. Alexandra said the footballer continued to paw her even after she made her distress clear. She said, I'm angry, sad and ashamed. I gather my stuff together while the guy pulls me back and I do not understand why. He does not understand that I do not want to be with him. I say no. He can see it that I am upset. I feel obliged to stay because he's going to drive me because I do not have my jacket. It is about 5 degrees outside or wallet with me. Finally, it does not matter anymore. He has no respect for me or my body and continues to grope me until I storm out of the room and down to the lobby. It's maybe 6 a.m. I do not know how to get home. I have no jacket and do not know how to get a taxi. The hotel manager looks at me and knows who I was there with. He quickly arranges a taxi for me and says it's on us. Alexandra, who was 19 at the time, said the footballer's manager called her the next day and warned her to keep quiet about the attack at the hotel in South Kensington, London. She said the fact that he checked the room in my name, paid in cash and then asked his manager to call me is enough evidence to prove he knew what he was doing. On top of that, I also found out that he had a wife. Alexandra has posted an account of the attack on her blog after joining the #MeToo campaign, set up in the wake of the Harvey Weinstein Hollywood scandal so victims of sexual attacks or harassment can tell their stories. Alexandra said she first met her attacker at a Mayfair nightclub popular with celebrities. He invited her to his table and even Googled himself to show her who he was. Nothing happened that night. A month later they met again outside the same club as he sat in his expensive car. Alexandra said he says we should go for food so I can sober up. I'm very careful to say, I have to get back here before 3 a.m. because my jacket is in the club. He persuaded me to go to a hotel. I say I need my own room. I remember sitting on a chair in the lobby and being asked for my ID card. I think it's because I'll have my own room. He takes out a big pile of banknotes and pays cash. There was only one room, of course. I'm too tired to do something about the situation. Remember, I was in a new city, in a new country and above all I trusted he accepted my no. Alex, who has since left QPR and appeared on reality show The Bachelor in Sweden, did not report the 2012 attack to police. She said I come home and take a really long shower. I felt violated. I was young. I was ashamed, I blamed myself. So I just said I will not tell anyone. I lived in a new country, with a foreign legal system and I did not have enough evidence. Many men look up to this man due to his achievements as a footballer. I could have had all the evidence in the world but still ultimately lose. I did not want to make myself a victim. I did not want this to stop my career. It took 2 years before I started talking about the event. That I choose to take up the event now is to highlight the problem. Unfortunately, I do not think it's just a problem with football playing men. Alexandra's claims come a month after England women's team manager Mark Sampson was sacked by the FA over inappropriate and unacceptable behaviour with female players in a previous role at Bristol City.